Today is the 3rd already of January, and I got to get used to saying 2022. Didn't celebrate Christmas, didn't celebrate my birthday, didn't celebrate the New Year. I am only holding back to how all celebration when I hear that Valentino Gaye has been arrested and put before the courts, handcuffed and chained for his partaking in one of the biggest cocaine deal in 2021. 23 million with two million dollars. I don't know why the police force, that's the Royal Bahamas Police Force, is giving Valentino Gaye special preference. He was a criminal from Anabaco. Asked everybody and anybody who came in contact with him. He was extorting, locking up, detaining, taking away from your constitutional right because he was a dirty cop. That is why they sent him to Crooked Island. I asked and made calls to ask them back then, how could this guy be an inspector on the Royal Bahamas Police Force with him as a criminal? I said it earlier. I have never seen any potential accused drug dealer pretending to be a policeman. But in Abaco, all the policemen want to be a drug dealer, all because they want that money. So they give up their badge, they give up their integrity, they didn't have any to begin with, and they want to be the drug man because they want to be in the money. That is Valentino Gaye in a nutshell. How can the last thing that the Colombians said in court was that they paid the policeman to take care of the drugs? Their deal was pilots to land on Crooked Island and take off and go. And they are facing 5 years. Where the hell is Valentino Gaye? Creston. I don't want to lose sight of this story. This is a huge story for the integrity, the little integrity that the Royal Bahamas Police Force have left, especially in Abaco. They're a bunch of... Anyway, let's stick with the story. Stick with the gig, Kai. Valentino Gaye. Only good thing about this is that Americans, DEA, that they put their lives on the line to protect our Bahamas against such people as Valentino Gaye. It's strange that the Americans doesn't trust the Bahamian. Luckily so, willingly so, glad they don't. Because if they were all Bahamians on the chopper and detaining and tracing that plane, Valentino Gaye would have been celebrating with its ill-gotten money. But because the Americans was wise enough to have one of theirs in the vicinity, that is our only hope that Valentino Gaye maybe, hopefully, willingly will be brought before the courts. Because the Royal Bahamas Police Force is the most organized gangsters in the Bahamas. They got the rights to kill and do whatever. I was kind of taken aback by Paul Rolls' conduct when he said that people pull gun on police and don't threaten police. And understand, Paul Roll, if you don't know, you don't have to pull gun on police for police to kill you. And understand, right across from the cemetery, and understand, a young man that came to help us after Hurricane Dorian, the police killed him standing in the door with no gun, no knife, just standing there, kill him with 3 Abaco witness present. So don't give me the story like y'all killing somebody because they tried to kill you. That don't work like that, Paul Roll. No, the guys that you're trying to defend as top cop, a lot of them, Mr. Roll, is criminals. But it's interesting. I don't know if they lined up that red fella, I forgot his name, to take Paul Roll's job, but it seems so in Abaco. You know, we can see much clearer now. Everything is mashed down since the hurricane. But Paul Roll has promoted, man, a whopping amount of people, a whopping amount. This is how the crooked stuff gets started. And I'm watching ZNS whenever I can get it, and my jaw is dropped open. That crime, after being locked down, is up 75%. And the massive promotion that was given out, I guess that's Paul Roll's goodbye statement, let the budget just go up, promote all these cops so they can get a higher salary and they don't worth the uniform that they're on. We're up 75% of crime in this country after lockdown, and this is who Paul Roll promoted. 2 assistant commissioner of police, he got 2. 25 chief superintendent, 25. Mine crime is up 25%. A whopping 60 superintendent. 60 superintendent that can detect crime. 48 inspectors. No. 98 inspectors. 3 man, I can't even talk. 325 sergeants. You hear what I say? 325 corporals. And 100 new recruits that only took about 6 weeks to incriminate the rest of the Bahamas. 6 months in police school, 3 months in police school, and they got a gun and a badge, and they supposed to have all the brains. Any police, any lawyer that let any police win any case in the court, y'all might as well take that wig, that white wig that y'all like, and that gown that y'all like so much, take that and throw it in the fire. That ain't no good. Because these guys, you went to school for 5 to 6 years in college. These guys are hardly finished high school. How could any of them win a case against you? How could it be that Paul Roll has promoted people like Gay? A matter of fact, this all started because of Gay. Did Gay get his letter to go from superintendent, from inspector to superintendent or assistant superintendent, like y'all did these criminals? I can call their name on this video. I gave them a break on this video. But y'all promote some criminals here in Abaco that Supreme Court has already found them guilty of crimes against Kai Mills. And the Supreme Court have ordered twice for them to pay me. But every time they go for a loan, try to sell property, Kai Mills' name will come up until they pay that Supreme Court debt that they owe me. But how could you promote such massive amount of people when crime is up 75% when we was locked down for a whole year. Boy, if we weren't locked down, the whole Nassau would be dead. Abaco would be in trouble. But how is it possible to promote 2 assistant commissioner of police, 25 chief superintendent, 25, 60 superintendent, 98 inspectors, 325 sergeants, and 325 corporals, and 100. Who's going to pay for all this stuff? While crime is up 75%, Paul Roll is handing out promotion like it's his money. Unacceptable. Let me celebrate. Stop protecting one of the biggest drug dealer in uniform, Valentino Gay. Put him before the courts because Kai is watching all the way from Abaco because Kai still cares.